Exercise 7C question number 1. A single observation is taken from the binomial distribution. Mm, so there is no information about the statistics. X, or we'll leave as it is. It can be anything. And P is the probability of success, and X follow binomial 10P. So this is the model details. Null hypothesis H naught equal P equals 0.25, and H1 is P greater than 0.25. It is going to the operator, and then assumption if H naught is true, so X should follow binomial 10 0.25. Now the calculation, we observe the value is given X, value is 5. So then probability of X greater than or equal to 5 mean 1 minus probability of X less than or equal to 4. So this is the table. 9 to 1, this is cumulative table, or 0.25, and n equal 10. Now up to 4, the cumulative probability up to 4 is 9 to 1, 9. So then 1 minus, then we will get this part. That's why to find this addition of this one, 1 minus up to here. So 0.9219. So this will give 0.0781, which is 7.81, which is great as a percentage greater than 5% significance level. On the distribution, so up to 5%. So 5, this is 6, 7, 8. So critical region is here, and this is the rejecting region, and 5 or less than is the accepting region. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, and 0. The 5 value is in the acceptance region, because up to here 5%, and this 7.81 probability is up to here. It means 5 lies outside the critical region. In other way, hence we accept. So we don't write here accept. So we are writing differently, but we take this word into our brain. So this is accepting. So we are writing hence. There hence. Okay, we can write one more time. Probability of X less than or equal to 5. 7.81 is greater than 5%. Hence, there are no sufficient evidence to accept H naught. Sorry, reject H naught. Reject. No, reject me, accept. To write the conclusion, there is no story here. So then we can write hence P is 0.25. Question number 2 is the same type of question. Variable, we will leave the definition of variable. P is the probability of success, and X follow, this variable follow binomial distribution with trials 10, 10p. Null hypothesis H naught is p equals 0.4 and alternative H1 is p less than 0.4. This is one tail from lower, and if H naught is true, then X follow binomial 10 0.4. If it's not true, it will follow another value p 10, maybe it should be actually less than 1, maybe 0.0.3, or p 10 0.4, sorry 0.25, something less than it. X follow something else. So for each one there are infinite number of options. If it is follow, H naught is accept. Otherwise, if it is reject, they are one of this one in. So after this setup, the experiment is conducted, and X value, the observed value is 1. So this is observed value. Now we'll find the probability of X less than or equal to 1. Simply we can take from the table. So this is going to be 0.0464, which is 4.64 of percentage, less than 5%. Hence, this is in the critical region. So having idea of reject, we are writing hence there is no sufficient evidence to reject the, sorry, sufficient evidence to not reject, accept the null hypothesis. No accept means reject. Hence, P has to be less than 0.5. Question number 3, it is still the same. So X will leave for the definition, and P is probability of success. So X follow binomial 20p, then H naught is P equal 0.3, and H1 is P greater than 0.3. So this is upper tail. If H naught is true, that x variable follow binomial 20 0.3. So it's not true, then it has to be a greater value. Then x has to follow some other greater value, maybe 0.4, 0.5, 0.5115. So likewise up to infinite number of one of infinite number of terms. Then the calculation. So the observed value is going to be 10. So probability of x greater than or equal to 10 is 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 9. So 1 minus, this is going to be 0.9520. This is going to be 0.0480. This is 4.8 as a percentage, less than 5%. It means this 10 value jump into the critical region. It means this is rejection. So this is the rejection. So we write as hence there we can rewrite in one line again, equal 4.8 less than 5%. Hence there is no sufficient evidence to accept, no accept, reject, to accept H naught. Hence P has to be greater than 0.3. Question number 4, so same. So it will leave as back the variable, and P is probability of success, probability of success, x follow binomial given 20p h naught is p equals 0.45, h1 p less than 0.45, h1 if h naught is true, x should follow binomial 20 0.45, and this is a lower tail test. Now the observed value x equal 3, or probability of x less than or equal to 3 is 0.0049 or 0.09 as a percentage, which is less than 1%, the given significant level. Then this is in the critical region, hence we have to reject H rejection. This is, we are writing hence there is no sufficient evidence accept H naught. Hence P has to be less than 4, 5. It means X follow binomial different distribution. It something less than 0.5. It can be zero point 0.3 or zero point 0.1 or question number 5. Again, x will leave it. P is probability of success, and x follow binomial 20p, and h naught is p equals 0.28. H1 is p less than 0.28. If h naught is true, x follow binomial 20, 0.28. If h naught is false, x has to be follow 20, p less than 0.28. So this is the idea behind it. We don't write that. I wrote it to feel to you. So true. Then probability of x less than or equal to x value, the observed value. So x equal to observed value. Probability of x less than or equal to 2 is 0.0526, which is 5.26. That is greater than, so there's a percentage. So this is as a percentage, multiple, bring two zeros up, greater than 5%, and this is a acceptance. Hence, there is no sufficient evidence to reject H naught. Hence, P has to be 0.28. Random variable x number 6. So x is, we leave, P is probability of success, and x followed binomial 8p, and h naught is p equal to 0.h1, p less than 0.32. If h naught is true, x follow, if h naught is true, x follow binomial 8 0.32, and the observed value x equals 7. So this has to be the other way around, the upper tail. So probability of x less than or equal to 7 is 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 6. So this is going to be 1 minus 0.9980, that is 0.002, which is 0.2%, that is less than the given threshold is 5%. Now this is a rejection because it is less than this one, it is in the critical region. Hence we are writing differently. Hence there is no sufficient evidence to accept H naught, hence P has to be greater than 0.32. Question number 7. A dice used in playing a board game is suspected of not having the number 6 often often enough. During the particular game, it was rolled 12 times only. 1 6 appeared. Does this represent significant evidence at 5% significance? The probability of 6 on the dice is less than 1 over 6. It means we are bringing the probability down. So this x, the test statistics is number of sixes. X number of sixes. P is probability of success, and this number of sixes follow binomial 12 12p. So H naught is P equal 1 over 6. The null hypothesis is the P is less than 1 over 6. So if H naught is true, so X should follow binomial 12 1 over 6. If not, if H1 is false, then something else. Now with the observation x equal 1, so this is the observed value, then probability of x less than or equal to 1 is 0.3813, and the significance level given 5%, so this is as 38.13, which is greater than as a percentage greater than 5%. So hence this is not in the critical region, so this is accept H naught, so we are writing like this. There is no sufficient evidence to reject H naught. Hence there is no evidence that the probability of a 6 on this dice is less than 1 over 6. Question number 8. The success rate of standard treatment patients suffering from a particular skin disease is 68%. So this 68% is a population data. In general, 68% uh, has a success rate of success. So question A, in sample n x number of treatment successful, write down the suitable model. Uh, X is number of success for treatment, and X follow binomial n and 0.68. Reasons: there are fixed number of trials. If this, just we have to write the condition for the binomial, the assumption for the binomial, the for assumption, uh, there should be two outcome, success and failure, and fixed probability of success, and the trials are independent. Trials are independent from each other. Uh, Page 88. You can find this now. Part B. Random sample 10 patient, only 3. So n equal 10 and x equal 3. So those are the data given. So we have to uh, test with the 5% significant level. So x follow binomial 10 0.68. So it thought that the standard treatment was not effective. So H naught is 0, probability is 0.68, and H1 is going to be less than. It's a different distribution, not 0.68. It is less, a distribution less than 0.68. If H naught is true, then X should follow binomial 10 0.68. And now calculation. So we get x equal 3, then probability of x less than or equal to 3 is 0.0155 equal, that is 1.55 as a percentage, that is less than 5%. So it is in the critical range. It means this is a rejection. Uh, Hence, there is no sufficient evidence to accept. No accept means rejection. Accept the null hypothesis. Hence, the treatment is not as effective as claimed. Question number 9. Plant germination method is successful on average 4 items out of 10. So it means this is a story, population story. Germination is successful 4 out of 10, that is 0.4. So this is the probability for the binomial distribution. It's given as a history incident. Um, Horticulturists develop a new techniques. So then when we develop a new techniques, we accept that it is going to be more. Uh, she takes a random sample of 20 seeds, attempt to germinate them. So then it is 5% significance we want uh, to test. So it is improve new technique means improvement. So X is number of successful seed in the method of germination, and X follow binomial 10 0.4. We have to introduce properly. So P is the probability of success. In general, X follow binomial 20 20 P, the 20 slots. H naught is P equal 0.4. 4 out of 10, that is 0.4. And H1 is successful, mean it is greater than, it is a upper bound one. And if H naught is true, X should follow binomial 20 0.4. Now calculation. X is given as 10. Actually there is no value for the observer value, so we want to find the critical region. So it is 5% significance, and we should know the distribution now, cumulative. So I went through the distribution, cumulative distribution in table n equal 20, and I pick up some values. So I believe this is going to work. So let's find probability of less than 13. Probability of x greater than or equal to 13 mean 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 12. 1 minus 12 minus 0.9790. then this is 0.021, so this is going to be 2.1, that is less than 5%. And so we'll go one more step head up to here. Now we are, because in this upper tail set we are counting from here, from the bottom, so this up to here it is 2.1, so we can gain more. We'll go up to this level now. So probability of x greater than or equal to 12 mean 1 minus 1 less than or equal to 11, 1 minus 0.9435, that is going to be 0.0565. I can remember we get this one earlier as well. So this is 5.65 greater than 5%. Then we have to stay with this one because this is more than that. Now the critical region is critical value. Critical value is x equal 13, and critical region is 0, not 0, 13 greater than x greater than, that is 20. This is part A. In part B, they have given observation x equal 14. Now it's clear that the x equal 14 in the critical region. Then we have to reject the null hypothesis. So x equal 14. So number 14 lies in the critical region. Hence there is no enough evidence accept the null hypothesis. Hence, new technique has improved the number of plants that germinate. Question number 10. A particular candidate has a reputation for 35%, and it's revealed that he is pledging for the charities, pledged to support local charities. As a result, his popularity is increased, and so we want to check that. They take 50 trials. Question number 8. Describe the test statistics and suitable or test statistics is number of supporters. Right. P is the number of success. Then the variable follow binomial 50 C, and H naught is P equals 0.35, 35%, and H1 it is increased. It means P has to be greater than 0.35. Now we need to, if H naught is prove x follow binomial 50 50 0.35 0.35. We need to find the rejection region for 5% level. 5% level. Uh, let's calculate up to here. Probability of x greater than or equal to 24. That is 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 23. That is going to be 1 minus 0.9 0.964. That is 0.0396 is equal to 3.96 percentage less than 5%. So this is up to here 3.96. So then we'll go up to here. So probability of x greater than or equal to 23 is 1 minus probability x less than or equal to 22. So 1 minus 0.9290. So this value is 0.071, which is 7.1% greater than 5%. So then we have to stay with 3.96 since this is one tail. Hence the critical region, hence the critical region is from here to here up to 20. 24 greater than or equal to x greater than or equal to 20. And part B, part C, equal 28 people found. Now 28 is lies in here. So 28 lies in the critical region. If it is right, lie in the critical region, so we have to reject. So it means there is no evidence to accept. Hence, there is no evidence to accept H naught. Hence, there is evidence that the candidate's level of popularity has increased.